This is the story of a city on the up and up, in every which way possible. We are a people with a deep longing urge to show the world just how beautiful and powerful we are. We strive to be like no one else, but going into the depths of our desert souls, powered by the heat of the sun, and show ourselves just how much genius lays within. We really do shine with the force of nature that will define key moments in our life story.
Sometimes we forget about nothing.
I'm excited about Hair Wars coming to El Paso. I've been doing hair for 12 years, and this is the first time that I've actually had the opportunity to showcase my work, not just to our clients, but to other salons.
It's definitely been a lot of work. We've been preparing almost every week, either Sunday or Monday, either with the choreography, the hairstyles, and figuring out what their costumes are going to be.
I feel really excited. Really excited, yes. Hair Wars is here. I waited 6 months for this and it's here. I have no nerves right now. I'm really calm.
It is through the hands, our hearts, our souls, weaving to create a cultural tapestry that paints the beauty of the spirit in our desert home front, El Paso, Juarez. With a giant force, cause, and expression to be formed, colors to be developed, and industry inspired by the faces of all of us.
Basically, Hair Wars just forces you to think out of your box, step out of your box, and come up with creative ideas.
Display different people's talents that they may not have had the opportunity to display before.
And because we're kind of the underdogs in the sense that it's only myself and a couple of employees.
To me, Hair Wars is an opportunity to have fun, to see what the rest of the city is doing, and to produce art, really.
I saw how we could work together as a family. We've always worked together really well, but this brought us a lot closer. It motivated us in a way that I never knew it could. I feel before Hair Wars, not too many people knew who I was or knew who the Wild Hair was, even though we've been around for 25 years. We're a small salon, but I feel now that all of El Paso knows the Wild Hair.
Call it magic, call it true, call it magic when I'm with you. And I just got broken into two. Still I call it magic when I'm next to you.
When my looks go out there, I feel like everyone's going to be seeing a big representation of who I am. And even if no one understands it, I'm going to have the satisfaction of knowing that I was able to self-express in such a beautiful way, and I'm very proud of all the work.
I'm feeling that I wish we were a little farther along at the time. I have a couple that I wish we were a little closer to being done, but we're good.
Promis le soleil en hiver et en arc-en-ciel. Tu m'as promis le sable doré, j'ai reçu une carte postale.
No, I don't, it's true. I don't want anybody else but you. I don't, no, I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't want anybody else but you.
And we wanted to choose a theme that was going to represent the Mexican culture, you know, and show something that was indicative of the Mexican culture. So that's why we thought that would be the perfect theme, and everybody's familiar with it, and we thought we could have a great time with, you know, the hairdos and costumes and stuff.
I mean, it was wonderful working with all these different salons, all this talent out there. It was nice to show people what El Paso has to offer as artistry, as the models. The models were absolutely beautiful.
And it was really interesting to think that like you could do so much with so little hair, but they made such big masterpieces of it. Really, it was a big piece of artwork.
Our concept was El Paso Evolution. So we just looked at the culture. We had meetings and we decided to do the El Paso culture, and we decided to depict certain characters from the El Paso area, like the Indian, the Deers, the Folclóricos, the Mariachi.
We were doing this in memory of our fallen hairdresser, Gabriel Morales. So we wanted to show people of El Paso Gabriel's work. He was probably the most talented hairdresser in our shop. He was the one that motivated us to do Hair Wars. And after he passed away, it just made us all work together and harder to bring this to El Paso.
The experience of Hair Wars was really, it was a fun experience. It really was. I have to admit to it. It definitely brings out the inner creative, you know, you were able to be creative. You were able to let your mind go. And it was a lot of hard work. It, you know, the time was very, there was a lot of time put into it. It was, I have to admit, I mean, that was something that it was a challenge. Very challenging.
We're in El Paso and we're heading over to the Wild Hair Salon, which is in the middle of this shopping center over here, and it's across the street from Hanks High School. Maybe Tom Hanks is from here.
He went with us to Scottsdale so we could prepare for the show visually, and he was killed exactly a month later from the Scottsdale show. So we just took everything we knew who he was and we brought it to life. Everything we did came from the heart. So I think we worked a lot harder than we would have if this horrible tragedy wouldn't have happened. We would have, before Gabriel passed away, we had a theme. We were going to go in it full blast. We had done a lot of research on it. We were real confident about it. After his passing, we decided, I decided I wasn't going to do it anymore. A couple of days passed, and then I realized, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to change our theme. We're going to do it. The theme's going to be angels. And we're going to do it in his memory. And I believe that's why we won. I didn't set out to win at all. I could care less. I just wanted people to see who Gabriel was. And I believe that's why we won, because it came from the heart. You know, it wasn't just an ordinary hair show for us. This was the biggest thing that we've ever done, you know, for somebody we loved.